Be the thing you see in solo queue, but in professional play, that is the bread and butter to initiate from a bot position.
Yeah.
The coaches once again walking off stage as they have given their players the final words of wisdom as they head onto the Rift.
Yeah, and you always wonder how much these guys are thinking ahead in the draft versus being reactive. But
Yeah.
we thought it was weird that Lorlo picked Nautilus over Maokai. It's possible that it's because they wanted to get Piglet on Twitch somehow. And if you're talking about tanks that are great against Twitch, Nautilus is better than Maokai against Twitch, in my opinion, because as soon as Twitch opens up from stealth, you press your ultimate on him and Twitch dies. So making sure they control the Nautilus stops that. So we'll see if Team Liquid can pull this off.
All right, we are on to the Rift. TL side on the blue. CLG switches over to red for this one. And Smithy and Rainover staying on the same junglers. We'll see if they have the same priorities this time. As we heard the devs talking about that early pressure for Lorlo, a flash from Darshan was taken, and that gave him the lane. The rest of Rainover's presence was known in the bottom lane. Has the jump. Yeah. Oh.
But he'd popped the plant to get over in the first place, so he had to flash away.
Darshan low on mana here. Actually, still hasn't gone back to buy either for that top lane.
Ooh. Rainover actually in a bad spot.
Good hit. Lorlo's brought into this one as well. He tries to get on the other side of Lorlo. If they can get the auto attacks into Rainover, a few more hits. Huki with the roam very, very early picks up that kill. You said there was a good amount of communication going on between CLG, and they make it come together.
Exactly, and that's before the level 6 spike. That's what Huki does and what CLG does with Rally and Sol is they orchestrate these early plays. Rainover had tried to go for the early invade. Smithy caught him out. Now they're getting summoners from Golden Glue with an Afromu roam.
Oh, the autos. Ghost blown there as well by Golden Glue.
They may have gotten spotted off by that Scuttle Crab, but they're going to push him off turret at least. He's going to have to bail.
Continuing the pressure, not giving up anything here in the sense of time. If they have time, they're going to use it. They go top lane. Looks like he's going to go ahead and back here. Actually, just take a safe path. Teleport from Lorlo picks him up a good amount of CS. They're
whoa
right now. Oh, he jumps into it like a moth to a flame, and he's gonna go down, kicks him back. Ooh, he grabs the kill. Very heady by Xmithy to make sure that didn't go to him. He said, here, on a platter, buddy. Who he picks at him. Oh, personal flash and command shockwave. Nicely done by Golden Glue. Wow, they really turned this over. The break in between.
Ash Arrow.
They needed. Golden Glue gets kicked back. That's not to safety. That's the death. Stixay's gonna get out. He's really hurting this fight. Matt and Piglet trying to run off on this. The chase onto Rainover, not having as good of a game. Gets taken down. Solo killed there by Huhi as he gets caught roaming through the river. And
with the outer ring of protection of 2 turrets being down for Team Liquid, CLG is just finding more picks on a more spacious map. Ash Arrow lands, also Huhi catches Rainover down in the river, and now they're going to look to push 5v3 on this next turret.
Matt trying to get the inner flames to the back, clear these minions. Very, very big damage. This could be a little overstayed welcome. Darshan's going to go down, but I don't think too much more will come of this. Lorlo is in range. Slow just a bit, and they won't be able to catch up for now.
CLG trying to just go back and forth and back and forth. Because they want to catch someone in an Ash Arrow. It's Rainover again!
Oh my word! Every single time! It's not even his fault. He's just in that position where it hits him. They figured out where he is. He thought he kind of had a play on Huki, and he was going back and forth with him. And he takes an arrow in the backside. Lion, all the Ash Arrows right now. Smithy coming in, flashes. Golden Glue gets hit immediately. We were looking for that last game, and now with CLG having the power, they don't hesitate to do so. Lorlo looks like they can come back. That was an exhaust use as well, so damage is going to come forward for the rest of the team. Afro move pops immediately.
Multitude of Ash Arrows. Not been his game.
Ash magnets cannot get away from these things.
Yeah.
They're going to be heading down mid now. Wards are placed a bit forward.
Timing by Piglet was perfect.
He tries to go on, he tries to get him down! The heal coming out from Piglet at the last second. I was wondering for a second, I was like, he might be able to zero out one of these fights and run himself away. They are able to take him down. The turret will follow. Team Liquid across the map now working in power of 2s with Lorlo and Piglet.
To deal with a fed Twitch if they get later in this game, to mention the shields Team Liquid can put on him.
back up uncontested as the waves just need to be cleaned up here by Team Liquid.
They're still leaving the door open for a comeback and a 2-0 victory.
Really does. I'm kind of
Going for him again.
Darshan quite far. Dredgeline hits. He does get the courage shield on that. The distance was clean. And Piglet, oh, whoopsies.
Yep, and he didn't get the kill. That's the one that hurts Piglet a little bit. So nice job by Darshan to fight back there.
This could be slight catch out, at least enough maybe to send Lorlo back and then leave the turret open.
Good stun.
Yeah, he's gonna have one shield, gets the courage Colossus shield as well. He should be safe.
Piglet's waiting to open. Here we go.
There's the Infinity Edge. Can he get the procs on it? Not enough shots to be in range. Changing forms, giving himself a bit of speed, and the flash from Darshan as he is very low. This is giving Counterlogic Gaming on the other side of the map time, but there's roam here from Golden Glue.
Yeah, it's not enough time. They can try and take the Baron with Zyra plants, but it's just not enough because Orianna was coming in and he could have killed all of them. Here we go, though.
Arrows coming down. That could be all right on that. It already hit. That's going to be Golden Glue getting taken out. Rainover hits the ult, flies away.
Into Jace.
Guards into Jace. Shock Blast immediately trying to get instant damage. Slowed down by the missiles. And now it looks like Rainover's still going to go down, even though he tries to void himself to safety.
Ooh.
Piglet getting hit by stars. He needs to get out into safety as well.
Yeah, well, Team Liquid has this team fighting composition,
Right.
so if CLG spreads
They had
it
to go
out,
for Baron.
they can start going for that. And yes, they went to stop the Baron, they peeled back, the Ash Arrow hit, and then everything started happening once. Now, they can easily take this Baron. Nice play by CLG. If they get a team fight, but a Baron buff and 7,000 gold is a lot to fight.
Whoa! Huge shockwave from Golden Glue on 3. They're going onto Stixay. Hu-Hey low. Hu-Hey low. They're going to get the heal onto him. That's Stixay taking down Rainover. That's the pop that they need. If Rainover can't get back and zero these guys out, it's Piglet, and he's too far behind. That was the chance. Rainover looking for any stragglers that he can get to, but he'll pop just as fast as he goes in, so he's got to be careful.
Yeah, CLG trying to go in.
It's a good grab. Voice of Light goes out. That's the shockwave into Dissonance. So you see the damage for Hu-Hey actually not filing through that HP he's built up on himself just now.
Watch the Orianna ball. He's trying to hide it.
Yep. Sitting right next to the plant. Nice minion wave
It's
to the
now
top
revealed.
side. Yeah. Here we go. Drops it out. Has the command protect onto Lorlo. That's Smithy going down. Way too close. That's not going to be too good of a Zyra ult. Everybody pops off. There's the hit. Shockwave into Dredgeline. A 1-2. Is there a 3? Yes, there is. They're going to find Stixay, and he goes down. As we said, minions are pouring in.
Oh.
They have a lot of janitorial duty to do, but great kills by Team Liquid. Look at him. He knows that range so well. They open up onto Hu-Hey. That's the distraction.
Flashed into a stun.
Hu-Hey's focused now, and he could go down. Piglet was staying there. Yeah, flashed into the stun, but they are able to drop Hu-Hey. What a risky move. He's just walking forward. Stixay shouldn't burn down on that one. They should get out safely, and CLG is forced to run from this. So patient. Piglet was waiting, understood that range to a T, and caught Hu-Hey.
Yeah, and if he hadn't flashed straight into a stun, that could have been much worse for CLG. Now, though, both summoner spells are gone. Stixay was forced back to base. Team Liquid going for Baron. Xmithy would want to steal.
It's on the board. I can't see him not going in for this one. Good dodge by Aphromoo. They know the Dredgeline is down. A bit of CC that won't stop him from getting in. They're hit onto Rainover. They want to give him a focus. In. It's the hit. It actually goes to Golden Glue. They're still able to get it. Smithy's flash is out. All right there.
Now that Ash Arrow's down, Hero's Lolo!
Karma's in. They actually go the depth charge through, which breaks that Banshee's veil as well. They're still going to the fight. Looks on Piglet here. Piglet flashes away to try to get the shots in. Now they're looking for Darshan. He's low, which means the rest of the team has to run. That's a lot of damage. And Aphromoo goes down first. Team Liquid comes out on top of that fight. Arrow fired, and they fire back.
Yeah, and Golden Glue actually completely whiffed his Orianna ult there, but you just saw how much stronger Team Liquid is in these team fights. Let's see how long they want to keep this push rolling. Lorlo stays in front of them with that huge Nautilus. They'll be fine.
Oh, you say what? Stixay gets destroyed there. Piglet's going to be the next one. He tries to get a little too close, and Darshan comes in.
Shockwave
teleports right into the middle of the fight. Thought maybe Team Liquid would back off of it under turret. Rainover now goes in. Hu-Hey's very low. That's going to be Darshan falling. Team Liquid look to clean up Counterlogic Gaming in their own base, and it is the command move. The hit coming in from Golden Glue, and they link it all together to take down CLG's inhibitors.
And such a patient performance by Team Liquid. to withstand the bombardment of CLG's early and mid game and pushed 43 minutes in for the win.
Absolutely ridiculous. Never tempering themselves, always holding strong, and knowing there was a point they could scale. Again, Piglet, very excited, clapping the team to victory as they continue to hit the Nexus. Well played to Team Liquid, a very clean win over Counter Logic Games.